What's up, everybody? Michaela Vernava alongside Zach Cox at Gillette Stadium, where the Patriots are preparing to take on the New York Jets, and it will be a homecoming for David Harris going back to MetLife Stadium. He came into this season with, I won't say high expectations, but definitely thought that he would be a key piece to this Patriots defense. We've hardly seen him, and yet Bill Belichick is still praising him week in and week out. So, Zach, I mean, are they saving him? Like, what is the deal here?
I mean, that's a good question, because usually when Bill Belichick asks about players who aren't really kind of living up to expectations, he gives the whole kind of, we all need to improve. Nobody's really playing up to their potential. Like, we've seen that with Malcolm Butler. We've seen it with Nate Solder, with a couple other guys. With David Harris, every time he's asked about him, he said, no, David Harris has been a great part of this team. He's been a great teammate. I think he said this week, David Harris has done everything we've asked him to do, which is kind of surprising because he's literally played 7 snaps all season. We haven't seen him since week 3. He had 2 straight healthy scratches. It's kind of maddening, and this was a guy who was such a good player for so long for the Jets, and I guess nobody was expecting him to be kind of a defensive superstar since he is getting up there in age, but we thought that he would at least contribute, especially with the injuries they have, and he hasn't so far. It's been a really strange situation.
Yeah, so sort of a bust in that we haven't really seen him out there, and he was one of several moves that the Jets made that were highly criticized, but I mean, the way things have panned out, do you think these offseason moves that they made were sort of like low-key smart moves?
I mean, it appears that way so far. I mean, the Jets caught a ton of heat over the summer. Not that any of these guys were great players anymore, but that it was just an example of, here, look, the Jets are just outright tanking. I mean, they got rid of David Harris. They got rid of Nick Mangold. They got rid of Brandon Marshall, Eric Decker, Darrelle Revis. None of those guys have really panned out at all. I mean, a couple of them don't even have jobs, and Nick Mangold and Darrelle Revis are still out of the league. Brandon Marshall's now done for the season with an injury. Eric Decker hasn't really done much in Tennessee so far. So, yeah, you got to kind of look at it and tip your hat to the Jets a little bit. I mean, they for all the heat they caught over the summer for their personnel moves, some of these actually look like they're turning out pretty well.
Well, they are contending for first place in the AFC East with the Patriots and the Bills, so watch out for Gang Green. Keep it on NESN.com for all your Patriots news.